was not really at an advanced state. The development of insulin is really the first example of science leading to precision medicine, the identification of a specific cause of the disease, followed by the formulation of a precise medicine to treat the disease. It really stands out as the beginning of the new era of medical therapy in the 20th century. Dr. Fred Banting was trained in surgery in Toronto, and he moved to London, Ontario to establish his practice. Banting became fascinated by the possibility that the pancreas might contain a factor that controlled blood glucose. He had a famous dream where he wrote out this hypothesis, and when he woke up, he was determined to carry out experiments to test the hypothesis further. Banting's original idea surrounded the possibility that the magical glucose-regulating factor in the pancreas could somehow be enriched by ligating the pancreatic ducts and allowing the exocrine pancreas to atrophy. So Banting traveled to Toronto and arranged a visit with Professor MacLeod, the chair of biochemistry. He was an experienced senior scientist with access to laboratory, equipment, and resources. Charles Best had just started his medical school training and was selected as a medical student to join the team from a technical point of view. The real scientist amongst the three was Collett. Collett was a trained biochemist. At the time, Banting had his dream about the role of the pancreas in the development of type 1 diabetes. He was not fully aware of the extent of research in the field. In fact, there were multiple laboratories in Europe, the United States, and South America where scientists had been pursuing the exact same hypothesis. So we must recognize that Banting's discovery and reduction to practice had really been preceded by a great deal of innovative work in the same area by multiple talented scientists worldwide. The story of the discovery of insulin, from the isolation of a pure extract to treat the first patient, Leonard Thompson, to a year later, the awarding of the Nobel Prize, is really, truly amazing. There are many take-home messages from the story of the discovery of insulin. Today, as we battle a worldwide pandemic, we are reminded of the importance of science. In 2021, it is science that is improving the lives of people worldwide, and in 1921, it was basic science and translational research that led to the discovery of insulin, a breakthrough and life-saving therapy for the treatment of type 1 diabetes. Collectively, as a society, if we wish to prosper, we must not neglect our investment in science at multiple levels. The story of insulin and the need to supply insulin worldwide to hundreds of thousands of people with type 1 diabetes reminds us of the importance of public-private partnerships. It formed the basis for the development of major pharmaceutical companies, Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly, which went on to lead the production and supply of insulin worldwide. Today, we see the importance of these same types of partnerships with bench-to-bedside science enabled by pharmaceutical partnerships to bring innovative new medicines to the clinic. Banting remarked that insulin was not a cure. We must remember, however, that before the discovery of insulin, type 1 diabetes was a universally fatal disease. Today, we have millions of individuals with type 1 diabetes, leading